Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy Ascend, the dedicated channel for general aptitude, general science as well as engineering mathematics. As promised by me already, so we are back again with our another daily session or the session on our daily practice problems. So we had three topics till now, the ratio proportion, mixtures and allegations as well as the profit and loss. So today I'll be starting a new topic which is by the name time and work, and this is the first part of the topic. Similar to the other topics, this topic will also have three parts each and it will have three questions in each of the parts. Let's not waste much of the time. Let's go on to the first question. So the first question is as follows. A group of men decided to do a job in 5 days, but since 20 men dropped out every day, the job got completed at the end of the 10th day. How many men were there at the beginning, right? So a group of men, what is the group? I do not know. They decided to do a particular job or work in just 5 days. Okay, but what happened? The 20 men, they kept on dropping every day. Okay, 20 men, they kept on dropping every day, and by the end of the 10th day the job got completed. Okay, 20 men kept on dropping every day, so it ended on the 10th day instead of being ended on the 5 days. So how many men were there at the beginning of this job? So what were the group of men who were there at the beginning? There are four options: 200, 180, 220, and none of this. Let's solve this question. So this question is easy, right? So let the work, okay, let the work be x. Okay, I'm keeping the works as x, and they all since these people decided to do it in how many days? They decided to do it in 5 days, right? Since the people decided to do in 5 days, I will classify the work as x into 5, which is 5x. X into 5, which is 5x. So 20 people, right? What were these 20 people doing? They were dropped every day. That is, 20 people left the job every day, right? So what will my equation be? My equation will be 5x, which is the total amount of job which they think or which they thought they will do off at the starting of the day, and 20 people kept on dropping, right? 20 people kept on dropping till the 10th day, right? 20 people kept on dropping till the 10th day, right? So 20 people, they kept on dropping. I'll just write it down. They kept on dropping till the 10th day, right? 20 people kept on dropping till the 10th day. So what will my equation become here? The first day's job, which is just x, the next day job, it was done by 20 less people, right? 20 people dropped the next day, right? So this will become x minus 20. The next day job, 20 plus 20, so x minus 40. Okay, so this is the third day. Till the 10th day you guys have to go, right? 40, 60. Okay, the next will be 60, the next will be 80, the next will be 100, the next will be 120, 140, 160, and the last one will be x minus 180. Okay, so like that you have to go. X first day, x minus 20, second day x minus 40, third day minus 60, fourth day 80, fifth day 100, sixth day 120, seventh day 140, eighth day 160, ninth day, and 180 will be the 10th day when the job was completed. So I can formulate this whole equation. So this will be 5x equals, so 10x is obviously there, right? X into 10 will be there. So 10x minus 20 plus 40 plus 60 plus 80 plus 100 plus 120 plus 140 plus 160 plus 180, which will be equal to 900. 5x is equal to 10x minus 900. 5x is equal to 10x minus 900. So let us solve this. What is the equation I got? I got it as 5x is equal to 10x minus 900. So let me put back the x here and 9 this side. So minus 900 will change to plus 900, and 10x minus 5x will be there. So 900 is equal to 5x. Therefore x is equal to 900 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5, 18s are, so x is equal to 180. right? X is equal to 180. So how many men were there at the beginning? There were a total of 180 men who were there in the beginning. That is the reason the job got completed on the 8th day. That is the reason the job got completed on the 10th day. Job got completed on the 10th day का मतलब क्या है? पूरा workers खत्म हो गए, right? पूरा workers खत्म हो गए उस दिन, right? So 10th day the job got completed. So all the workers had left the job. That is the reason. Once a job is completed, all the workers leave of the job, right? So 180 workers were there at the end of 10th day. All the 180 workers left the job, so the job was completed. So that is with your first question. Let's move on to the second question. Ram does half of work of what Sham does in 1/8 of the time. They take 20 days to complete a work together. How much time Sham will do to take it alone? Or how much time will Sham take it to do it alone? Right? What is the time taken by Sham to do the work alone? You have four options: 100 days, 80 days, 70 days, and 120 days. Let's move on to the answer directly. So Ram, he is actually doing, okay, half work of Ram. Okay, so please do not take it as Sham is doing 1/8 of the work, in that half the work Ram is doing. No, Ram does half of work of what Sham does in 1/8 of the time. Okay, तो श्याम का जो वर्क है उसका आधा वर्क राम का है. ओके, उसका आधा वर्क राम का है और वो राम 1/8 ऑफ द टाइम में कर लेता है, और दूसरा आधा वी हैव टू फाइंड इट आउट. दूसरा आधा we have to find it out. Half work of Sham is done by him in 1/8 of the time. Half work of Sham is done by Ram in 1/8 of the time. The rest half you have to find out here. They take 20 days to complete a work together. How much time will Sham take it to do it alone? Okay, how much time will Sham take to do it alone? Okay, let the let the Sham does the work. Okay, let the amount of work Sham does, or let the work done by Sham be, let the work done by Sham be X. Okay, let the work done by Sham be X. So 1 day's work of Sham will be what? Okay, let the amount of work done by Sham in any number of days be X. Okay, let the 1 day's work will be 1 by X, right? 1 day's work will be 1 by X. According to the question, right, according to the question, what they have told, the Ram, okay, Ram does half of his work. Okay, please do see it properly. Ram does half of his work in 1 by 8th of the time of Shyam, right? 1 by 8th of the time of Shyam, right? So Ram ka full work kya hoga? What will be Ram's full work here, right? Ram's half work is done by 1 by 8th of the time. Ram's full work will be 2 by 8, right? It's a 2x by 8. So 1 by 8, what is a Sham here? He's basically x. The amount of work done by Sham is x. So this will be x by 8 days, right? This will be x by 8 days. Yes or no? That will be the time. So Ram, he actually does half of his work in x by 8 days. So Ram's full work will be 2 into x by 8. Yes or no, right? Ram's full work will be 2 into x by 8, which is nothing but 2x by 8. 1 za, 4 za. So x by 4 days. Ram's half work will be done in 1 by 8 days. Ram's full work will be done in x by 4 days, right? Ram ka full work हमें मिल गया, right? So what will be the 1 day work of Ram? Sorry there, right? What will be the 1 day work of Ram now? Right? It is the reciprocal, right? Ram's full work is actually x by 4 days. So 1 day work क्या होगा? 4 by x, right? The reciprocal we take, okay? X by 4 by 1, right? X by 4 by 1. So this will be 4 by x days. So this is the 1 day work of Ram. This is the 1 day work of Ram. Now, work done by both of them. Work done by both Ram and Shyam, right? What is the work done by both Ram and Shyam, right? 1 day work done by both of them. 1 day work of Ram means 1 day work of Shyam is 1 by x. 1 day work of Ram is 4 by x, right? 1 day work of Shyam, I will write down Shyam here. Please do not get confused. Shyam is 1 by x and Ram is 4 by x. So 1 by x plus 4 by x. X will be the LCM. So here x will be the LCM. 1 plus 4, 5 by x. 5 by x will be their total work, right? So what is the time taken by both, right? What is the time taken by both? Time taken by both matlab 5 by x hai. So this is the work done. time taken matlab the reciprocal again. Work done is 5 by x. Time taken is the reciprocal. So x by 5. X by 5 is the time taken. So go back to the question. They take 20 days to complete the work together. Right? They take 20 days to complete the work together. So here they have given the time taken by both is given by x by 5. And what is it? It is equivalent to 20 days, right? So x will be 20 into 5, which is 100 days. Right? X will be 20 into 5, which is 100 days. Go back to the first one. Let the amount of work done by Shyam. So what did I write it as? Right? The amount of work done by Shyam, it is X, right? The amount of work done by Shyam is X days. Okay. So in X days, he is doing this amount of work. So his 1 day's work is 1 by X. So in this number of days, he is doing this amount of work. In 1 day, he is doing that 1 by X of it. So X days is the work done by Shyam actually. So X is actually 20 into 5, 100 days. So the answer here will be Shyam will take 100 days alone for doing this work. Shyam will take 100 days alone for doing this work. Let's move on to the last question. I've been a bit slow today. Okay. So question number 3. So question number 3 is as follows. 20 men are employed to do a piece of work in 30 days, but it is found that in 15 days 1 by 6th of the work is complete. How many men should be allowed to go off, or extra men need to be invited so that the work gets finished in time? Okay, so 200 men, sorry, not 20 men, 200 men are employed to do a piece of work in 30 days. But it is found that after half days, that is after half of the work in 15 days, only 1 by 6th of the work is completed, right? What is 1 by 6th basically? It is nothing but 16.67%, right? So after half time, that is after half time, that is after 15 days, only 16.67% of the work is completed, right? So here, how many men should be allowed to go off? Nahi aayega. Kyunki you literally have 84% of the work to be completed. So what does it mean? The work strength you have is less, right? The work strength you have is less. That means you need to invite extra men. Okay, so please do analyze here only. You need to invite extra men. So option B will be cut off, option C will be cut off, option A and C. This is how you guys cancel out the options. Okay, 200 men are to be employed for a work. The timeline is 30 days, right? 15 days half time may they have completed only 16.67%. So in the remaining 15 days they have to complete 84%. That means they need more persons to do it, because with just 200 men they had less efficiency. So they need more men to have more efficiency. So B and C, D options which are less than 200 will be cut off. We have to find out between A and C. Let's solve this question, right? So here, what is M1? How many people do they have already? They have 200 men, right? Here, what is D1? What is the half time? What is for what amount of time they have worked? They have worked for 15 days, right? They have worked for 15 days. What will be D2? So M1 is the number of men, okay, which is 200. The first number of men is 200. The second number of men we have to find out how many number of extra men we need. D1 is the number of days which have finished till now. D2 is the number of days which are yet to be finished, which is, how do you find out D2? It is 30 minus 15, right? 15 days itself. D2 will be 15 days itself. Now, W1, what is the work done by first set of people? 1 by 6th of the work, right? W1 is 1 by 6th. Okay, so what will be W2 here? W2 is actually 1 minus 1 by 6, right? So a work is basically one whole quantity. Work is basically one whole quantity. In that whole quantity, in that 100% of work, 16% of the work is done. So what is the remaining work? That is 100 minus 16, or 1 whole quantity minus 1 by 6th of the quantity, which is nothing but 5 by 6, right? You take 6 as the LCM, 6 minus 1, 5 by 6. Now, what is the rest thing you have? You know M1, D1, D2, W1, W2. The rest thing you do not know is M2. What is M2 here? M2 is 200 minus X, right? M2 is 200 minus X. What is this X? X is the number of men allowed, right? X is the number of men allowed. Okay, X is the number of men allowed. M2 is 200 minus X. We know the formula, right? M1 D1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 by W2. I will write this formula in a different manner. M1 D1, right? W2 is there, cross multiply. M1 D1 W2 is equal to W1 is there, cross multiply. M2 D2 W1. Yes, right? M1 D1 W2 is equal to M2 D2 W1. Let's solve this now. I will write down the formula once more. M1 D1 W2 is equal to M2 D2 W1. What is M1? M1 is 200, right? The number of days is 15 into W2 is 5 by 6, right? What is M2? M2 is 200 minus X. D2 is 15 days itself. W2 is 1 by 6, right? 200 into 15, right? 200 into 15, it is nothing but 3000. 3000 into 5 divided by 6, right? 3000 into 5 divided by 6, you will get the answer as 2500. You can calculate this, okay? 200 into 15 is 3000, right? 15 twos are 3000, right? 3000 into 5, 15,000. 15,000 by 6 is 25, means 2500. Here it will become 200 into 15, which is 3000 minus 15x into 1 by 6. Okay, this I can still formulate. 2500 is equal to 3000 minus 15x divided by 6. So cross multiply here. 2500 into 6, similarly what we have done here, will get the same ratio, 15,000, right? 2500 into 6, 2500 into 4 is 10,000, into 6 is 15,000, is equal to 3000 minus 15x, right? So here minus 15x will be there. Minus 15x is equal to 15,000 minus 3,000, 12,000, right? So here minus x will be 12,000 by 15, which is nothing but 800, or else x is equal to minus 800. So you guys will be like, sir, minus 800 आ गया, अभी कैसे solve करें? Go back to the question. What I have written here, 200 minus x, right? 200 minus of minus x, right? Minus of minus x you will be writing here. So 200, okay, minus, what is x here? What is x here? Basically x is minus 800, right? तो वो मैं इधर लिख रहा हूँ, okay, minus 800. So minus and minus, it will be plus. So 200 plus 800 is equal to 1000, right? So the first part of the day, I took 200 men, I did it in 15 days, I completed only 16, I completed only 16% of the work. So I need 800 more workers. That is, I need a total of 1000 workers in my second half, in the second 15 days, so that I can complete the whole 84% or 5 by 6th of the work. So that plus 800 is the number of men required for me. 200 men I already have, plus 800. 200 plus 800, which will give me 2000. So go back to the options. It is option A, 800 extra men are need to be invited. So that's it with the lesson, guys. Okay, I hope so you guys have understood all these steps. Okay, so I will meet you again in the next session of the daily practice problems with the topic time and work part 2, right? With the topic time and work part 2, where we'll solve another 3 questions based on the same topics. Okay, thank you all. I'll see you all in the next session, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe this video, and also subscribe to our dedicated YouTube channel, that is the Unacademy Ascend. Thank you.